What's up guys, it's Andrew at Night, and today I'm going to run you through my top 10 applications for the Samsung Galaxy S3, and this is in no particular order. These are just the 10 that I consider sort of the most useful, the ones I use the most, and they're sort of the ones they're the ones that was an interesting noise, they're the ones I always download as soon as I flash a new ROM, buy a new phone, whatever, things like that. So first one is Lightflow, which I haven't used before as it's specific to devices with an LED notifier, which the S3 has, which I love. But this basically allows you to change the colour. So for example, calendar reminders, you can change the notification colour to literally anything you want with custom. You can then choose the light duration, so how it pulses and things like that, how long it starts, how long it will keep flashing for before it stops, flash rate, things like that. And you can customize this for every single application that's ported on your device. To get access to things like WhatsApp, you do need to buy the full version, which I've done, but it's like, I think it's £1.50, and it's really worth it, guys. This is a great application. I really like it. Next one is Evernote, which is a application which you can use on Mac, Windows, Windows Phone, iPhone and Android, things like that, so you can sync across all your devices, and it basically just lets you keep all your notes in quite a nice, organised way. Syncs really quickly. The new UI sticks to the ICS aesthetic, so I'll choose one which hasn't got any passwords in. So in Android, so for example here you can see I used to keep lists of games. No, that's not it. It's my art actually, it's a slightly weird. Here you go. Here's some games, things that I just use to keep notes of things, and I also use this for passwords. And just that sort of stuff. It's a really good application. It's free, so I suggest you guys try that out. Next one is Nova Launcher, which I'm currently running. I used to just use it as a home screen replacement, so I don't particularly like TouchWiz. Even though I have to admit it isn't much nicer than before, I still love this stock ICS look. You can change the application icons for everything, things like that. Move them around. You can customize the drawer, so the transparency. Pretty much everything you'd want to customize, you can customize on this launcher. So I just really suggest, if you like stock ICS, try out Nova Launcher. Next one is Widget Locker, which allows you to customize the lock screen, and I use it just to get this stock ICS look back, but there are loads and loads of different sliders which you can then customize. Let's go back. So these are the ones I've got installed. But if you go to XDA developers, through that there are hundreds of themes which you can download for Widget Locker, so that's a great application. Next one is Solid Explorer, which I talked about in a previous video, which just crashed, that's reassuring. But this is pretty much the best file explorer for Android at the moment. It looks really pretty. You can have this double sort of double panel view, so you can drop things across. It just works really well. It seems to be really light, really quick. So if you need a file explorer, I suggest Solid Explorer. Next one is Quick Pick, which I use as a replacement for the gallery application. It's just much quicker, and there's a slight bug when it comes to setting wallpapers for the stock application, which sort of crops them so it doesn't fit the whole screen when you're scrolling. However, if you use Quick Pick, everything's fine. So for example, I'll set, it's quite a nice one, set this as a wallpaper. And it will just let you scroll across. Oh, that failed. So I set it via the lock screen, via the home screen. Sorry. Wallpapers. There you go. So you can see it's set, so you can scroll all the way across, and there's no black borders. And as I said again, it's lighter than the stock gallery app, and it seems to be slightly quicker. Next one is called Pixie Wallpapers, which I'm going to have a separate video on because it's really good, but it's just a way of getting all your HD wallpapers for Android, and there's just loads and loads of categories, as you can see, and it's just a really nice application. It's free, and everyone loves a good wallpaper, and on my previous videos a lot of people ask me where my wallpapers are from. 99% of the time they are from here, so it's one worth a check out. Next one is Spotify. You do need to have a Spotify Premium account to use the application on your phone, but I think if you do have Spotify, if you like it, it's definitely worth upgrading to Premium, purely for the application, because you can sync them all to work offline, and then you've got all your music on your phone, syncing over Wi-Fi straight away, things like that. It's really, really good, looks really pretty now because of the update. So yeah, great application, and I can't really recommend Spotify more than that. I think it's my most used application on Android. I really, really love it. Next one, Camera Zoom FX. This is a pretty cool app that basically is a bit like Instagram, except it's not crap, and it doesn't have the really irritating and unnecessary social network features. So I'm just going to take a photo of Android dude. You can also import photos from your SD card that you've taken or that you've downloaded, and then you've got loads and loads of cool effects that you can throw onto it. So you've got all your sort of standard filters. It's quite cool. You've also got a bunch more filters here, which you can see you can apply them on top of each other. So you can apply a first filter, so a primary filter, then apply a secondary one, and there's just loads of them. They're really cool just to mess around with. That's kind of cool. You can then also distort it, so sort of pinch it in, fisheye, all those sorts of things. Tilt shift, again that sort of does a sort of fadey out type thing, which is quite cool. There's just loads and loads of things you can do, and then you can save them, and you also save the original photo, which is pretty cool. So that's Camera Zoom FX. The last application is Chrome Beta, which in my opinion is just the best browser at the moment for Android. It syncs with your desktop, which I really, really love, and it just seems to be really, really quick. So for example, you can see all these things that are open on my laptop, and I can hit that and it will go to the same website, I don't know why I pronounced it like that, same website on your phone, which is cool. And you've got tab browsing, you've got incognito, all that sort of good stuff. So guys, that's my top 10 applications for the Galaxy S3. I apologise if this sounds kind of rushed. I've got a train to catch in about half an hour, so I'm just churning this video out, and I'll be editing all these on the train. So anything else you guys want to see, comment, PM, please subscribe if you haven't already. Please rate the video, because that really does help show me what you guys want to see, and I'll see you guys next time. Ta-da!